Hey guys, Lytane here, and last time on DuckTales, woohoo! We took down Magic and Dispel in Transylvania after saving Huey, Dewey, and Louie for the second time in this game, and also getting annoyed by Webby, because she's annoying. In this episode, we'll be tackling the Amazon, which is one of the harder levels, I reckon.
Get Launchpad on the horn. I'm headed to the Amazon jungle to find the scepter of the Incan king. Thanks for the lift, Launchpad.
No problemo. Lift is one of my favorite principles of aerodynamics. Oh, say, you got your radio, Mr. McD?
Aye, of course I do.
Great! Then I'll be your eyes in the sky.
Oh, I'd be happy if you just keep your eyes on the sky for once. What an airhead.
Hey, I heard that.
Now then, ancient Incan legends claim the king's scepter was locked away in a giant temple of the clouds, and it should be dead ahead.
Gee, Mr. McD, I see a lot of clouds, but no temple.
You wouldn't, Launchpad. The legend says the temple was hidden away from all but King Manco Capquack himself. But there's bound to be a way to reveal it buried somewhere in this overgrown salad bowl, and I'm not leaving till I find it.
Alright, the Amazon. So we got a new enemy already, which is a gorilla. So with these tree trunks, a lot of these tree trunks, if you give them a whack, they'll reveal some kind of treasure. Ah, killed it. I would say that the Amazon is one of the harder levels of this game. Just due to all the collectibles and stuff that we have to find. Like this one. There's going to be like 15 cutscenes in this episode.
Launchpad, I found an ancient coin depicting a nightingale.
Neato! You haven't stumbled across a pizza joint down there, have you, Mr. McD? I'm getting kind of hungry up here.
I'm not even going to dignify that question with a response.
So as you can see, in any level, if you hit the pause button, you have an inventory which just shows you the items that you need to collect in the level. Most of them have something that you need to collect. I think all of them have something that you need to collect before the end. So it's just a way to keep track of it. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins that we need to find. So that's 8 cutscenes right there. We could go down that rope and stuff, but I'm going to hold off for a little bit. Oh, some health. I was going to say, I was about to lose my... about to take a hit then. Alright, so if we go up this rope, we find a little secret. And with this secret is the second coin.
Another coin! And this one has an inscription of an eagle.
So as you can see, the cutscenes aren't terribly long, but it's just the fact that it just breaks up the flow of combat, like the flow of gameplay. We could always go the bottom routes underneath there for more treasure and stuff, but I like to go the top route so I don't get trapped by these hunking... Ah, damn it. By those hunking gorillas.
Aha! A coin bearing the image of the Queen's horse. Ha! It'll help us find the treasure for sure.
How can you tell, boss?
Never doubt the well-honed instincts of an experienced treasure hunter.
If you say so, Mr. McD.
So in a cutscene as well, all enemies die that are spawnable, like those bees. Also, if you come up here, there's a little bit of treasure. It's useless, but you know, treasure. That is what you are. Taking out gorilla. This level feels like an homage to what's his face? Oh, oops, I wasn't supposed to go up there. This whole level feels like an homage to Bruno Mars.
A coin showing the sun. Gads, I nearly tripped over it. This place is a mess. Where's Mrs. Beakley when you need her?
And then we got Bang Bang Gorilla. So now we want to go down this rope. So there's an underground part of this level as well, where the big old chest right here.
Look at this. An ancient coin with the image of a scythe. It must represent a good harvest.
This is Launchpad, calling Mr. McD.
What is it, Launchpad?
I'm running a little low on fuel up here.
Well, where are the extra fuel canisters?
Well, that's why I'm calling you, boss. I checked the glove compartment, but all I found was gloves.
Oh, you'd best find those fuel canisters, for the next thing you'll be flying is a model airplane.
Okay. This time I ask you for help.
Is that a promise?
I kind of feel bad for Launchpad. Launchpad is the lovable idiot of the DuckTales universe. He just wants to do the right thing and be a nice guy and stuff like that. But then he's constantly making mistakes and being a klutz. And yeah, Scrooge gives him a hard time nearly all the time. As you can see, there's some spikes up above us as well, so this is a little bit tricky, where we have to let go of this square button mid-jump and then press down square again to start a pogo, so we don't accidentally hit the roof and hurt ourselves. I'm scared of going underneath the spider, so I want to kill it, but I'm scared of killing it because I'm scared that I'm going to get hurt. There we go. There's an achievement in this level as well. If you were to go from the left side of the level all the way to the right side on a pogo without touching the floor or getting hurt. It can be a little bit tough. Oh, damn it. Especially if you make a mistake like that.
Found another one, and it depicts the ruling might of a spear.
This is Launchpad. Mr. McD, come in. Mr.
Launchpad, what was that?
Nothing, boss. I'm sure nobody was using that tree anyway. Except maybe them. And them. And also them.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, so Launchpad, I like Launchpad. I like the lovable idiot in most of these kinds of shows and stuff. Because, yeah, he's got a heart of gold, and you can't fault him for having a heart of gold. So if we go up in here, we've got another giant chest and a couple little treasures. For another coin. As you can see, cutscenes
Look
galore.
at this one. It shows a shield. You know, I bet those Incans could have minted a whole lot more coins if they hadn't tried to make each one unique.
Ah, you silly sausage. So yeah, Scroogey, like that whole weird little subplot there of like losing the fuel canisters and then falling down and dying with with Launchpad, that goes nowhere. That is literally never seen or heard from again. He's just magically fine and all good. So I don't even know why they decided to include it. But as you can see, we've collected all of the coins except for one. There are 7 coins along this route, which I just showed you guys. But there's one up the at the end and up. So if you've got so if you've got 7 by this point, you're doing pretty well. So if we go up here, we got some bees, not the bees, and some treasure. If anybody knows what the bee quote is from, kudos to you. These flowers as well. You can't kill them, you can't pogo them. If you just touch them, they'll die. You'll die. But here's the last coin.
Aha! This coin bears an image of the scales of justice. Just what I need to help me find the scepter.
You know, Mr. McD, I had a thought.
Launchpad, why start now and spoil a perfect record?
That's a good question.
Well, I don't have all day. What was your thought?
Come to think of it, I forgot.
Launchpad, were you dropped on your head much as a child?
All the time. Why?
So this game tries to put a little bit of humor in with, like, you know, the Launchpad jokes and stuff like that. And sometimes it works. Like, I like that. I like that joke, but most of them just fall flat.
Come in, Launchpad. I found something. There's a carving of Manco Capquack on this stone slab, and there's 8 succulent notches around it.
Sounds great. Does it tell us how to find the treasure?
Well, I'm not sure what it tells us, but I'm certain it's an important clue. Bless me bagpipes. These coins I found will fit perfectly into those notches.
Oh, you must have come across an ancient Incan poker table, Mr. McD. How about I come down there and you deal me in for a hand?
You come down here and I'll deal you a blow to the head. You're supposed to be keeping an eye out for trouble, remember?
All right, trouble spotting it is.
Launchpad, what if the images on these coins symbolize the various tribes of Manco Capquack's empire? Maybe if I surround him with them. Oh no, it's not working.
Hey, maybe you need to say the magic words. Or maybe not.
Will you look at that? The ancient city of Manco Capquack. And that beam of light, it must be pointing to the Temple of the Clouds. But how am I going to get across?
Up here, Mr. McD.
So that's one thing I didn't get as well. Like, how did nobody find those really easy to find coins? Like, like they were pretty easy to find. They weren't like terribly out of the way or anything, but whatever. Also, along this route, if you jump off Launchpad, you can collect lots of treasure and a few items and stuff. I think there might be a life down there, but I don't remember if there is, so I'm just not going to bother. As we head off into the next part of the level. This level is also really long compared to some of the other ones, with a few different areas to go to. Like, we just went to the top, we went to the bottom, and now we got to go through a cave as well.
I found the legendary temple of Manco Capquack.
With a little help from your old pal, Launchpad McQuack.
Oh, of course, Launchpad. I couldn't have done it without you. Now just hold on, and with a little luck, that scepter will be mine in no time.
So this is the temple that we're going to have to go through now. Thank you, Launchpad. Let's get rid of that. Now, there's a little secret up here to the left. With some extra treasure. So I'm trying to show these kinds of secrets because they're pretty cool and interesting. And sometimes I hope that there's a life there, even though there isn't. If you play on hard mode, there's a lot more lives in areas like that. But on extreme, they're just really stingy when it comes to lives.
I've never seen a gem like this before.
So we got a boulder that's going to come. Oh, damn it. God damn it. Another life lost. There we go. So boulders kill you in one hit, just so you know. That's okay. So we got a new enemy there, which is like a tribal man. There we go. Tribal man. He's pretty easy to get around. He just throws a spear at you and stuff. Just be wary of your spear. I do get hit from it from time to time. But we want to go up there so we can fall down here and meet Mrs. Beakley.
Mrs. Beakley, now where did you come from?
Why, from home, of course. I had to be sure you were all right in this filthy place.
Ah, thank you kindly, dear.
Oh, why can't you take a gulp like a normal tycoon?
So on the rare chances that you get to meet Mrs. Beakley, she'll give you some life and a 1-up, which is fantastic for the one I just lost because of bad game design.
Hanging around here.
This game has a lot of poor game design, which annoys me. after playing through it, like this would be like my 4th real full time through the entire game, and I gotta say, like, it is, like, you really notice some of the flaws because they didn't change all that much. Oh, that was close. They didn't change all that much from the original game, but they did change this guy. So this guy in the original game asks you for money, but this time you can smash him up, and if you do, you get lots of money in return. Yeah, like some of the... There you go, there's another one up. Some of the design flaws in this game include the pogo. If you're trying to pogo near an edge, you stop pogoing because technically your pogo doesn't touch anything, so it stops you. This can be annoying if you're trying to pogo somewhere and you accidentally do that and you walk off an edge. Oops, well, like what I just did there. Another annoying thing is that if a part of your body is touching even the slightest bit of an edge, you get stopped. So like, that has only just got just the tip of my face, and because I didn't make a perfect jump, see, look at that. That is what is touching the block right there? Nothing. And that has killed me many times because especially towards the end of the game where you need to make some precise jumps. But this one, you just have to run along. Whoops. But there's a... well, there was a life there. Maybe it's later. Yeah, so it can be pretty frustrating. Some of the jumps in this game are also pretty hard as well. And like I said, you really notice the flaws in this game after you've played it through a couple times. Like, if you play it through on easy, you don't really care about these flaws because you've got unlimited lives. But when you're playing through extreme and you can't make any mistakes, you really start to notice that there are a few mistakes in this game. Give me my money. Mo money, mo... Oh, I won't say it. But you know what I was going to say. Oh, God damn it. Let's kill you. So we can use enemies to get up to certain places. Or we can just jump on stuff. So if you're playing on easy or medium, then this would also be another heart container, but because we're playing on expert, this is just treasure. Treasure for us. That treasure's worth, like, I think it's like worth $200,000 like in the game, and then when you finish the level as well, you get a bonus 1 million because you found the secret treasure, which is pretty cool.
There it is, the King's Scepter. Well, oh, this was easier to find than a penny in a parking lot. Catch me kilts! What was that?
Alright, now we gotta fight the temple itself. This fight is really awkward because when he lands, he stops your pogo. And if you're landing at the same time when he does his super fall. Yeah, this boss isn't terribly hard, he's just awkward. So when you hit him 3 times, he'll start moving the plane around us. So whatever's shaking, that's what's going to be moving, so you just have to move into the right spot, which is either on the edge of the screen or at the top most of the time, until he decides to come back down to fight us. There we go. One more. And then after he goes back on, he'll get faster and faster. So we have a little bit less time to react to his traps. You just gotta be paying attention to all of the screen. They're not terribly hard to avoid, honestly. They give you quite a bit of time. He's not a terribly hard boss fight, he's just annoying to to hit because he's so big and every part of him hurts you. There we go. So we have to hit him, I guess, 12 times. I never really counted how many times you have to hit bosses until I started playing Extreme, and I'm like, wow, you have to hit these guys quite a few times. Get more bang from your buck. Better than Spyro bosses, am I right? Shots fired. Oh. There we go. And this is also the reason. Remember, if I didn't have 5 heart containers, I would have been dead by now. I would have died there too. But he's dead now. All good. In the hood.
Hurry, Mr. McD! This place has fallen to pieces!
No, I'm not leaving without that scepter. Get us out of here, Launchpad. I can't believe we came all this way for nothing. What's the meaning of this?
Outsider, our prophecies have long foretold that our ancient city would one day be returned to us. For hundreds of years we have waited, and at last that day has come.
You mean you're not mad at me?
Mad? Quite the contrary, Feathered One. Is there anything we can do to repay you?
Well, now that you mention it, I did come here looking for an ancient scepter. I didn't suppose...
Does it look like this? It fell from the temple.
Oh, they're climbing for nothing, eh, Mr. McD?
Bless me bagpipes, the scepter of the Incan king!
It is yours. Take it and go in peace. After all, it was just the old king's back scratcher.
Ah, so we got a brand new back scratcher. Yay! That's what I always wanted. And now we get to see another cutscene again. Oh, actually, no, we get to count up treasure. Then we get to see a cutscene. So, yeah, blah, blah, treasure, treasure. So this one says, because I found the scepter, I got $1 million. And because I discovered a hidden treasure, I get a bonus $1 million. And because I played on Extreme, I get $1.2 million. See what I mean by I don't need money? I've got $13 million already.
The scepter of the Incan king. I tell you, boys, there's something special about this treasure.
Really, Uncle Scrooge? Yeah, it just looks like an old back scratcher to us.
You boys need to learn some respect for the finer things in life. Now, if you're done having fun at your old uncle's expense, help me decide where we should go next.
Alright, that is the end of the Amazon. See, that was a longer level, and it was a little bit harder as well. So we've got 2 more levels left. I think the next level is probably the easiest level of the entire game, if you just play smart. And then we got the moon. So I'm going to do the easy level first. Alright, so next time on DuckTales, woohoo! We'll be going through the African mines to find another one of our treasures. And I'll see you guys then. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!